Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're well. Hope you're keeping safe. Let's get straight into it. So, reason you've clicked on the video today is you want to know 5 quick, simple steps on how to get better at Warzone. We're going to, as I said, we're going to be looking at 5 things, which include centering, slide cancelling, down and run or down and reposition, last chance reach owls, and finally comms. All very important, but if you're not doing any of them correctly or not actually doing any of them at all, it's really going to change your game. If you do learn something new, if you could drop us a like, and if you don't already subscribe, if you could subscribe as well, it really does help us out. And let's get straight into it. Bye! So guys, you joined us in game now, and we're down here, down in farmland, right at the bottom of farmland, and we're looking at this building here. So the first point we're going to look at is centering. So what do I mean by centering? Centering is centering your crosshairs to look at where most likely enemies are going to be. That makes sense? So anyway, there's no point me. I know someone's in here, okay? Pretending. So I know someone's in here. And there's no point me looking at this building, over here or over here. Because I know that if someone's going to be in here, they're going to be here, here, or potentially down here. But your most likely points of contact are going to be up here. So as I approach this building, I need to make sure that my crosshairs are up by these windows. Alright? What that means then is if someone does pop, or if there is someone there, I can instantly snap onto that window. Okay? If I'm here, if I'm looking this way, I have to completely rotate. And that in itself, you can over-rotate, you can under-rotate, miss the first few shots, and you're dead. So that's tip number 1, center your crosshairs. And also, bonus tip, how many of you move around the map like this? You can't see anything, so make sure you're looking where you're going. And as you're going around the map, keep your head up. Okay guys, so tip number 2, I'm sure you've all heard of it, is a slide cancel. This is the quickest way to get around the map. It resets your attack sprint, resets your aim down sight as well. So if you are in attack sprint, it will completely reset your ADS, which a lot of people don't know. Some people, don't get me wrong, a lot of people will know all about the slide cancel, how you do it, and the uses it has. But if you're completely new or you've heard about it and you've got no idea what people are on about, what you're essentially doing is a quick button combination of slide, slide, jump, slide, slide, jump, slide, slide, jump. Okay? Now this is slightly easier on something like a Scuff controller or an Elite Series 2 controller. That's what I personally use. But if you set the button layout on controller anyway to tactical, that could be tactical ping or tactical bumper ping or just tactical, depending on how you play. You can just use the right stick and then just tap A for your jump then, or X on PlayStation. So that's the next tip, slide cancelling. Okay, so the third tip, guys, we're coming into this building, all right? We know there's people in here, if we pretend. We're coming up these stairs. We get a quick down, and what we're going to do, we've taken a bit of damage. Imagine. We've taken a bit of damage. We've downed someone here. So what we're going to do, instead of, pushing, we know he's still got teammates up here. What we're going to do is we've got the down, we're going to dip out, get replated, and change our angle of attack. So I've got the down here, I'm going to dip out, I'm going to start plating, and just change your angle. So from here, what I probably do, I get the down, I then dip, I'm going to come out this window, and then what I'm actually going to do is a little shortcut here, jump on this fence, and then get up through this window. Okay, and that whole time, as soon as you take any damage and you start repositioning, be plating. So that's the next tip. Down and run and get those plates back on. Change your angle, reposition, and flank those guys. Okay, so the fourth tip, guys, is something called the last chance reach out. You may have seen it before, you may have not. It's a video that Iceman Isaac's done a video on. If you haven't seen Iceman Isaac, check him out. He's really good at all the tips and tricks. So what we're going to do here, guys, or the example we're going to give, we've got people here, and I've just been absolutely lasered. I'm one shot, but I've managed to get around the corner. But here, I haven't got enough time. Oh, for God's sake, man, I'm trying to record a video. Okay. So, just been absolutely lasered. I'm one shot from this direction. I've managed to get around the corner, but there's no cover. I can't get anywhere here. Okay, it's completely open. By the time I get here, he's already come around the corner, and he's going to peek me. So what we're actually going to do, this is slightly different because we've got elevation with these steps. But what we're going to do is we know we can't get into cover from here. So we're going to wait for the footsteps. They're going to jump. or swing that corner as hard and as fast as you possibly can. He generally won't expect it because you're one shot. You can chuck the slide, and because you know what's going on, you can already start to aim and try and get those final shots. It may not work all the time, but the amount of times it saved my life, it's certainly worth giving it a go. So yeah, last chance for eChIzZo. So we've got round the corner, nowhere to escape, fly back round, and we got him as he comes. Okay, so the fifth and final tip we got for today is comms. Now solos, if you play a lot of solos, this doesn't really matter to you, but duos, trios, quads, comms is massively important. At the end of the day, the communication between the team is something that can, save you. So one thing I'm really guilty of, and I'm sure all my mates will tell you exactly the same, is if I die, I get pretty ragey, and I need to cut that out now, because as soon as I rage, my teammates can no longer hear game sound, and they've got no idea what's going on. They've got no idea where the footsteps are. Footstep audio is so key in this game. Apart from bloody dead silence, that thing can get lost now. So comms is huge. By now, you've probably been playing the game a long time. You've probably got little pet names for all these different types of buildings. But even things like literally lower right, lower left, lower right, top right. All of these things help. So you just need to work with your team, understand, maybe watch some streams, maybe watch some of the pro COD players play, understand what they call things, actually look and understand how they're playing, but the communication between the team, what they're saying to each other, and then apply that then to your own game. So that's 5. Hey guys, me again. I know you've seen enough of my face today, but if you did learn anything from the video today, guys, if you could, leave us a like, as I said, and if you could comment down below, let me know what you learned, what you actually didn't know about, and if there is actually anything you want me to focus on for another video, that would be really great. And I'll catch you in next week's video. Bye. For good this time. Promise.